Hello and welcome back to Drawing with Mrs. Mills. I hope you're having a fantastic day and I'm really excited to talk to you today about colored pencils. Most likely you've used colored pencils before and I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks for using them now. I'm mostly going to be using these Faber-Castells, but I have lots of other different ones that I've used. Any colored pencil you have will work. Some of the good things about colored pencils, they are really easy to use. They don't make a mess. You can blend with them really nice. Bad thing, the points break a lot, as you can see. So if you have colored pencils, I recommend a hand sharpener like this. It's really going to help you make a mess all over your table. Okay, so I want to go over some techniques with colored pencils. So the first thing I want to show you is how to make a value scale with colored pencils. And what I mean by that is I want you to see how dark and how light you can make your pencil go. So start on the left-hand side and really push. That's how you change how dark and light your pencil is. It's how hard you push. And if you see, I've got a point on it and I'm using the edge. So I get this solid band of color instead of lots of little lines. And then if I go lighter and lighter, kind of moving my pencil all around, I can get a value scale that shows my color from dark to light. Okay, there's my yellow. I'm going to do blue from dark, pushing pretty hard, and then letting go lighter and lighter. So I'm barely pushing it all. All right, and then let's do red. This is kind of a brick red. Lighter and lighter. Okay. And there's my value scales of my colors. So when I work in colored pencil, I tend to always go from light to dark because I'm going to be layering. So I don't generally start out pushing super hard. When I start a new piece in colored pencil, I'm going to start on the lighter side of my colors and build them up. If you push too much and get too much pencil, it can get a little waxy and it can be hard to color over. So when you're blending, you want to keep your color choices in the lighter ranges. Also, when you work on colored pencil, it's helpful if you have several pieces of paper underneath your paper. So you don't have to have a sketchbook, but if you're working on a hard table, put some paper underneath because if there's any lines on your table or little bumps or anything, it's going to come through your paper. Speaking of paper, really you can use any kind of paper for colored pencil. If I'm combining colored pencil and watercolor, I like to use something heavy like Bristol, but for regular I can just use drawing paper or even printer paper. They will all work. So I want to go over some blending of colors and how you can create different colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 3 circles overlapping. And I actually want to pick a different red because that red was a little dark. So let me see. Let's go with this one. What I'm going to do is 3 overlapping circles. And we're going to shade them all in and you're going to see how the different colors blend. So again, when you're shading, you want to work nice and light. Do not push super hard or it's not going to be easy to blend. And I'm trying to not make this have any real lines in it, so I'm going to kind of work all over and in different directions to fill in the areas, working nice and light and using the side. Okay, so there's my yellow. Let's do the blue, and you'll see where these overlap, you will see the colors change. So right there, we're getting a green. Notice I'm not pushing as hard as I did when I was doing the dark colors on the value scale. I'm just trying to get even color all the way across. And the red. So I should get something like an orange there. And then in this middle square, we'll see what happens when all 3 colors combine. So what I'm going to do is where these overlap, I'm going to go back in and darken them a little bit. So I'm going to layer some yellow back on this section. As you can see, as I add the yellow, the color changes. I'm still not pushing super hard because I don't want to overdo it. See, this section here is now a reddish orange. The darker colors are usually going to win, so if you're going between a light yellow and a red that's dark, the red is going to be more powerful. All right, but we have created a nice orange. Now let's do a green. So I'm working that yellow. I'm pushing a little bit harder because I want you to be able to see the green that we made. And finally, can we get a purple with our blue plus our red? It's kind of a brownish purple, but it is purple. And then where these all combine, we should get something approaching brown. I went a little darker on this one too. So you can see how with just 3 pencils, you can create a variety of colors, but you really have to be thoughtful about what order you layer them in and how hard you push to create the different colors. So I am going to finish up with this for now, and I think tomorrow maybe we'll do a drawing using these 3 colors and see how we can use these theories in action. I just put yellow there and I was not supposed to. So I wasn't paying attention and I was talking, but that's okay. So tomorrow we will, I'll show you how to draw something with these 3 colors and it'll be really fun. So go ahead and try this out with your colored pencils and let me know how it goes. Thanks for drawing with Mrs. Mills. Have a great day.